Hi, Greg. Just first of all, a couple of days after the game, your thoughts on the game and how are the sort of squad feeling after the win?
We're halfway through the tie, so we know it was a good result on Wednesday night. It's a good result Wednesday, but we're only 50% through, so it's only becomes a good result if we go and do the business next Thursday.
In terms of the momentum that Ange is building, the fans are really buying into this philosophy of attacking football and real excitement. Is it something that the players are also really buying into, and how enjoyable is it to be playing in that type of environment and that type of team that's going out there, basically is putting full on attack every time they go onto the pitch?
Yeah, exactly. The managers come in with fresh ideas, and everyone's trying to take them on board as quickly as they can. You can see they're starting to show on the pitch, and relationships are starting to be built. So long may that can continue.
Is that relationship the crucial part, that both manager and player are as one and everyone buys into the same philosophy? Is that the
Yeah,
secret
of
to success?
course. We've had that since the manager came in. That's not the relationship I'm touching on there. It's more like relationships on the pitch where players, where each other's going to be within the gaffer's philosophy. So no, as long as we can continue to build them, that should stand us in good stead.
How different is it for you, Greg, in terms of what you've experienced before playing at Celtic and Kilmarnock in terms of this style?
It's different. It is. It's another different way of playing, and it's a way I want to learn and improve in. But it's been enjoyable, and the gaffer's very clear in his ideas and his beliefs, so that makes it easier for us players to try and put them on plan on the pitch.
Where do you feel you mentioned you need to improve in terms of the style? Where do you feel you still need to improve in terms of making sure it fits right? And in terms of the team, how much is this just the start of the process rather than getting fully up to speed?
Yeah, exactly. It is. We're early on in the season, but the games come thick and fast at Celtic. That's no different this year. So we need to be ready and continue the way we have been the last few weeks.
Greg, we were speaking to Anthony about it the other day, just in terms of the differences in the responsibility of your role as a fullback now under Ange. How have you found sort of adapting to that?
Enjoyable. I touched on before that I'm eager to improve and learn, and this is no different in this style of play. But so far it has been enjoyable, and winning games of football and attacking the way we have been, that certainly puts on a smile on the players' faces, but also the fans.
Has there been a clear difference in terms of the mood and the confidence in the squad compared to what it was last season?
Well, we're in a good run of form at the moment, so when you're winning matches of football, it certainly helps. Of course, it does. That is no secret. That is every professional in every aspect want to be winning, so that's no different to us.
Hi, Greg. Can I just ask you about Kyogo? He's come in and he's really hit the ground running. The fans love him already. I'm just wondering what he's like as a character off the pitch. I'm guessing there's a language barrier at the moment, but what's he like in the dressing room as a guy?
No, he's really pleasant. He's trying to learn the language, or whether you're trying to have a conversation through himself, but with the help of his interpreter. So no, he's very smiley, bubbly character, but as you say, he's trying to still learn the language. So I'm sure he's not quite cracking jokes just yet.
And just in terms of the style of play, it would seem to be a style that requires a lot of fitness, this relentless attacking. Have you guys found you've had to step up in that respect to carry out that style?
Yeah, like as it's physically and mentally demanding on everyone who is playing, whether it's the 11 at start or the subs coming on. It is, of course. I enjoy that. It's we're a fit team as it is, and hopefully as the season goes on we get fitter and stronger.
There's two massive games next week coming up, one in Europe and obviously the game against Rangers. But how important, you talked about the momentum that you've built, how important that you don't overlook St Mirren and squander that momentum that you've built up?
No, we won't. We can't. We'll have full focus on Saturday and that St Mirren, and aiming to put on a performance and get the result that we need.
Thanks, Greg.
Can I just ask on the subject of obviously the fitness, the demands of this kind of style of football. Obviously, at the start of the season, you've got 2 games a week, every week. But does that help you because you're learning a new style of play that you are able to kind of put it into practice on the pitch, and you'd rather have that than you can really build up momentum?
Yeah, games you get your fitness from the matches. So and at a club like Celtic, they come thick and fast. Whether it's every 3 days. So there's not a lot of training time. So you need to do your analysis on the video quite a lot, and then it's just about trying to perfect the imperfections on the pitch. Come when you get ready for the game.
And how impressed have you been with your fellow fullback Anthony Ralston? I mean, he seems to have really done well this season as well. The two of you kind of talk about your roles, the new roles you've got, and kind of bounce ideas off each other as well. Has that helped to talk to him about it as well?
Yeah, like, talk to the players, talk to the coaching staff. Where it's an open forum here, you can. And the staff are very helpful and trying to improve everyone. Whether it's the manager or Kendo, we do as I touched on, the video analysis, and that helps you hopefully get the ideas in your head for the next game.